Well, hello, everyone. Thank you, Minister Lecce, for the introduction, and thank you to MPP Crawford for making us feel at home here in Oakville this morning. And thank you to the team at Thomas A. Blakelock High School for hosting us today, and more importantly, for the work you do every day to support the children and youth in Oakville. It's such a pleasure to be here with you. My colleague, Minister McCarthy, will introduce a very important bill in the legislature next week, and this proposed legislation will help strengthen privacy protections, including those for children whose personal information is held by children's aid societies. This is an important step towards achieving stronger data protection for all children, and this aligns especially well with the proposed measures that Minister Parsa introduced in the legislature just 3 weeks ago. So the proposed Supporting Children's Futures Act 2024 is part of our government's ongoing work to transform the child and youth services sector and improve the well-being of children and youth that are in the sector supports. We're proposing a set of legislative, regulatory and policy changes to enhance the safety and well-being of children and youth receiving services under the Child, Youth and Family Services Act, and to support their transition into adulthood. So our bill also includes proposed measures that would increase the protection of personal information of individuals who've been previously involved with the child welfare system. So these measures would enhance privacy protections of anyone who was formerly involved in the child welfare system by further restricting access to personal childhood histories once regulations are developed. The changes would also empower individuals to speak freely about their lived experience with the child protection sector, if and when they choose to do so. This framework would be outlined in regulations following consultations with the sector. In addition, we are proposing changes that would modernize and standardize important safeguards throughout the child and youth service sector. And if passed, these changes would help improve the quality and compliance of service providers through the new requirements that are designed to keep children safe. I'd like to recognize our sector partners, children and youth with lived experiences, children's aid societies and other service providers, and First Nations, Inuit, Métis, and urban Indigenous communities for their ongoing collaboration and input. We will continue to work with them to address the broader feedback we've heard. Together, we can achieve our government's vision of an Ontario where all children, youth and families have the resources and supports they need to succeed and thrive. Thank you once again for the opportunity to join you today. And now I'd like to pass the podium back to my colleague, the Minister of Public and Business Service Delivery, Mr. Todd McCarthy.